"I feel so useless," Sybil proclaimed, as she sat idly at home. It had been years since her retirement, following 40 years of work at the same company. Her husband, Harry, had passed away 5 years ago, and her children and grandchildren, whom she'd spent so many years doting upon, had all grown, now having families and interests of their own. She sometimes felt like a nuisance when she telephoned them. Sybil had returned from the mall an hour earlier, but while there, she had felt like an alien, ancient indeed, among so many youths. She often felt the disdain of the people who were annoyed at the slowness of her steps in the fast-paced environment. Feeling loved in a narcissistic society. What do you do when society no longer seems to want or need you? In many societies that exist today, the honor that was previously given to people as they matured in life has been replaced with irritation, rejection, disdain, and in some cases hostility or abuse. However, there are some cultures, such as Korean and Indian cultures, where much respect is still given to the elderly, and aging is not looked down upon as something to be ashamed of, but rather is celebrated. Sadly, it is often in the Western cultures where the aged are marginalized. Ageism is a term that was first coined by Robert Neil Butler in 1969. It predominantly speaks about the discrimination against the aged. We see far too much of this today. However, do not allow the society you live in to diminish the value God has placed on your life. Apostle Paul wrote the following concerning the time we are living in. "For people will love only themselves and their money. They will be boastful and proud, scoffing at God, disobedient to their parents, and ungrateful. They will consider nothing sacred." From the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 2. Indeed, we have become a very narcissistic society. In such a time as this, when the aged often feel invisible or apologetic for still being alive, this book was written to encourage the not-so-young and simply say that God still remembers you. He still knows the number of hairs on your head. You are significant and of value. The pursuit of money, fame, and power has often led many to trivialize the importance of maintaining a significant and caring relationship with the patriarchs and matriarchs in the family. However, do not let this discourage you. The great love of God allows you to feel loved even in a narcissistic society. Greatness abides within you. Remember, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. From 1 John chapter 4, verse 4. You are well able to overcome the ignorance regarding the elderly that is prevalent in today's society. There is still much for you to do, regardless of whether your residence is a nursing home or a condo. There are many ways you can overcome feelings of uselessness or alienation from society, and instead, utilize your golden years effectively and conquer societal ignorance God's way.